Welcome to English Learning with Mai. This channel helps you improve your English listening through calm stories and natural everyday conversations. Take a moment to relax, breathe slowly, and listen carefully. Today's story is called The Visit to the Doctor. Most people try to stay healthy, but sometimes our bodies need a little extra care. When we feel sick or uncomfortable, visiting a doctor can help us understand what is happening. This story begins on a cool Tuesday morning. Daniel woke up feeling a little unusual. His head felt heavy and his throat was slightly sore. At first, he thought it was just because he hadn't slept well the night before. He made a cup of tea and sat quietly at the kitchen table. But as the morning continued, he began to feel more tired. His throat felt scratchy and his head started to ache. Daniel checked the time. He had planned to work from home that day, but concentrating on work felt difficult. Maybe I should see a doctor, he said to himself. Daniel picked up his phone and called the local medical clinic. After a few moments, a receptionist answered. "Good morning," she said politely. "City Health Clinic. How can I help you?" "Hello," Daniel replied. "I'm not feeling very well today, and I was wondering if I could schedule an appointment." "Of course," the receptionist said. "Can you tell me your symptoms?" "Well," Daniel said slowly, "I have a headache and a sore throat, and I feel a little tired." "I understand," she said. "We have an appointment available at 11 o'clock this morning." "That would be great," Daniel replied. "I'll see you then." Later that morning, Daniel arrived at the clinic. The waiting room was quiet. A few patients sat in chairs, reading magazines or looking at their phones. Daniel checked in at the front desk and took a seat. After about 15 minutes, a nurse opened the door. "Daniel," she called. Daniel stood up. "That's me." The nurse smiled. "Please come with me." She led him into a small examination room. First, she checked his temperature and blood pressure. "Your temperature is slightly elevated," she said. "That means you may have a mild fever." Daniel nodded. "I thought I might." A few minutes later, the doctor entered the room. "Good morning," the doctor said. "I'm Dr. Singh." "Good morning," Daniel replied. The doctor sat down and looked at Daniel's chart. "So, tell me what symptoms you've been experiencing." "Well," Daniel said, "I woke up with a headache and a sore throat this morning, and I feel very tired." Dr. Singh nodded thoughtfully. "Let me take a quick look at your throat." Daniel opened his mouth while the doctor used a small light to examine it. "Yes," Dr. Singh said. "It looks a little irritated." He listened to Daniel's breathing and asked a few more questions. "Have you had a cough?" Not really, Daniel replied. Any chills or body aches? Just a little. After the examination, the doctor smiled reassuringly. It appears you may have a mild cold or a small viral infection. That's good to hear, Daniel said with relief. I was worried it might be something more serious. Dr. Singh shook his head gently. No, nothing serious. You simply need rest, fluids, and perhaps some warm tea with honey. Daniel laughed softly. I already started with the tea this morning. That's perfect, the doctor said. Try to rest today and tomorrow. If your symptoms get worse, you can always come back. Daniel thanked the doctor and stopped by the pharmacy on his way home to pick up some throat lozenges. When he arrived home, he made another cup of tea and wrapped himself in a warm blanket. Sometimes the best medicine is simply rest and patience. Before we finish today's story, let's review a few useful words. The first word is symptom. A symptom is a sign that your body is not feeling well, such as a headache or a cough. Another useful word is appointment. An appointment is a scheduled time to meet with a doctor or another professional. One more useful word is examination. An examination is when a doctor checks your body to understand your health condition. Listening to words inside stories helps your brain remember them naturally. Thank you for listening to English Listening with Mai. Listening regularly will help improve your vocabulary, comprehension, and confidence in English. See you in the next story.